Welcome to Trivia Night, a labyrinth of despair and madness. But it's also just a happy-go-lucky expression of all the things I love. Trivia? You know what I love? Being interrupted. Everyone who does it lives. First question. Don't Look Back is a documentary about which musician? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. I'm pretty excited. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. Hey, at least now you know what poison tastes like. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. But don't worry, ghosts love trivia party games, so you're still in this. You haven't lost or anything. Death is not the end. Here's the early scores. These will change over time, probably. That's how scores work. Here's another one. Where is Scotland Yard? Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, you're in for a treat. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. It's all pretty much there in the title, honestly. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's hard to mess this one up. Ah! Looks like my puppies are eating well tonight. Back to the scoreboard. I've got more questions for you. This question is for all you baseball poem fans out there. All one of you. What team does Casey go to bat for in the famous poem, Casey at the Bat? And the correct answer is... this. I have a surprise for you. U plus math equals fun! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's do this. Yay, math! You look like you're concentrating too hard. Make the most of your limited math time. A tie is bad for everyone involved. But deep down, didn't you know one day math would kill you? So, it looks like we're down to one already. Well, the final round room isn't quite ready. I shoved all my dirty clothes in there before you arrived, so let's stay out of there for a little bit. How about this? If you can survive the next two questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Next question. What's the name of the guy who always screams, Alvin? said this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. Let's try this again. What mineral is drywall made from? Who said this one? Too easy. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Animals that lay eggs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Here's another one. Parts of the brain. Beware of the darkness. Novels written by women. The darkness approaches. Godzilla opponents. Darkness consume you. Venomous snakes. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out. Phases of the moon. Shadows are coming. Nations north of the equator. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Too slow! So sad. Hostess snack cake products. I have to raise some harder questions. Monkeys. Oh, this is so close. A real photo finish. Play with the original Woodstock.
agents. Please don't give Agent 13 doggy treats without making him roll over or speak. You'll spoil him.
Believe it.
All right.
I hear you.
Yeah, so if you could ask her to call me back at the field office, that'd be great. This is Agent Warren. Thanks. Bye. What?
Why do you refer to yourself as Agent Warren?
Because it's my name.
First name?
So?
You're doing the whole one-name thing like Madonna?
I gotta go. Lunch plans.
You meeting Ranger Rick and Fire Marshal Bill?
How do you know Warren's not my first and last name?
Because I've known you for 7 years.
Have you?
Nameplate's right there on your desk.
Is it?
You are so annoying.
Hey, your government here. We have been sorta collecting information about all of you. Now, before you get all angry and call your congressperson, let us make it up to you by turning it all into a game that we call Espionage. Let's have some analytical fun. Let's start with you. Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people have shopped online while intoxicated? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. Okay, we have a guess. 39%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
I hear you.
All right.
Believe it.
Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 49%. Why did I buy 17 pairs of Uggs? Who said higher? Ooh, points for you. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Next up.
All right.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people assemble jigsaw puzzles by going outside in? 60%. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you. Believe it.
It's unanimous again. Okay, let's see the right answer. 87%. You get points, but barely. Who got it right? Here's some points. As for you, good job. Double points for guessing much higher. Who's next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people like their burgers cooked well done? 65%. All right, what do you think?
I hear you. Believe
right.
it.
People are thinking it's lower. And Surveil says 13%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to get points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
Typey, typey. What percentage of people walk around art museums with their hands clasped behind their backs? %. Okay, higher or lower?
All right.
I hear
Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 22%. The other 78% fold their arms in front of them and constantly exclaim, I could have made that. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Let's see if the computer reads this as bass or bass. What percentage of people in the past year have been inside Bass Pro Shops at least 6 times? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
All right.
I hear you.
Just one of you is saying higher. Okay, right answer is 1%. Yeah, those 1%ers in their Bass Pro Shops. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Next up.
I hear you.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people have had professional palm readings, visited psychics, or had tarot card readings? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
All right.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 30%, which is exactly the percentage of people who end up rich and famous and related to Abe Lincoln. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. It's time for the final round. We let the computer scour petabytes of data to find the most popular answers to this question. Which reality show is the biggest guilty pleasure? Here are the most popular answers. You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready, go! Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's...
Believe it. I hear you.
All right.
Wow, you really know all our data, which means now we can never let you leave the facility. But great job.
Hi. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now, you're all tied for first place. And last. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Let's see how you did. Starting things off, how Lady Gaga sleeps every night. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next prompt. Yelling fire in a crowded movie theater is bad, but even worse is yelling blank. Vote now. Coming up next, a bad excuse for being late to your own wedding. Sorry, I was blank. Put in your votes. the Liberty Bell were truly patriotic, it would make this sound. Vote away. Moving on, a question an insecure God would constantly ask. Get to voting. And next is the weirdest event for which to camp out the night before. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First one. When you cough up blood, you should be concerned. When you cough up blank, you should be terrified. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Your next prompt is a weird skill left-handers are better at. Vote on your devices. Moving on. Instead of "It's alive," what Dr. Frankenstein yelled after making his 14th Frankenstein monster. It's voting time. Okay, next one. Make up a name that probably no one in history has ever had. And vote. And next, if you really listen hard, you'll hear a seashell say this. Okay, vote. Next in line, a name that would always make a teacher laugh during roll call. Time to vote. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Fill in this comic. We're ready to look. Give out your medals now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze. Here's the silver. And gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and due to contract obligations, I'll be your host tonight. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever touched a snake. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everyone suspects. Group mind steered you in the wrong direction. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you have a candle near your toilet. Vote for the faker now.
Welcome to... Oh, don't let me keep you or anything. Okay now, first question. Not that it really matters, but... Which Canadian province is furthest west? Use your device. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Too easy. Alright, next question. I prefer rusty old iron, but... What element is added to steel to make it stainless steel? And the correct answer is... this one. The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Here's a hint. Only one of these is the name of a carpenter. His name was Kevin. Tasty. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? That's no fun. And here's how everyone stacks up early in the game. But you're all number one to me. Next question. Singing. It's like screaming, but not as pretty. Luciano Pavarotti was what type of singer? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... this. The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Well, howdy there! Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question, so put a little thought into this. It's important. Who has the coolest looking mustache? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Writing nothing is a bad idea. Want to know what happens when you don't answer? Lazy. Just lazy. Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now. Alright, next question. Are there any linguists here? What's a Furby saying when it says, "We taka wilu"? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. You're in luck! There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Talk amongst yourselves. What's the matter? Don't you like money? Let's see who has any kind of moral compass whatsoever. Sometimes betrayal is totally worth it. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. So, I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. It's about to get incorporeal up in here. Quick shout out to all my dead people. Looking good. Let's try another one. Which brand of bourbon has a little metal horse on its cap? Time's running out. Who said? This one. Prepare for your punishment. U plus math equals fun. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Let's go. Math, 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 math. Wow, this is just like watching A Beautiful Mind. Make the most of your limited math time. Brace yourself. But deep down, didn't you know one day math would kill you? How about this? Tell me this, college football fans. Is Stanford's mascot a tree? Time's running out. Who picked this one? I have a surprise for you. Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine. Everybody else will be playing along too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you, you will be punished. Get to it. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Let's see what you came up with. Let's see if anyone beat you. Here's another short word for you. Die. I know I started this by pitting you against each other, but wow, your friends are ruthless. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Red wine. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. UN members. Wow, I'm impressed. Beware of the darkness. Caribbean nations. The ghosts are getting close now. Sedimentary rocks. Here's another one. Rum-based cocktails. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Games that require dice. Killed your friend! Better get away fast. Houses in Game of Thrones. Another life swap. Countries with capitals that start with B. Chemical elements. So many kills. Here's another one. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria.